I'm Malcolm Correa and welcome to my YouTube channel Letters and Conversations. At the beginning of this video, I would like to thank all those of you who watched my last video. It was the first video of my YouTube channel. I am very happy with the good response and the encouragement you have given me. I hope you enjoyed this video too. Fast forward to July. It has been 6 months since we first heard of COVID, and boy has this disease changed how we do things in our world. We know for sure that the virus will end in different parts of the world at different times, but worldwide end can take years. Whichever way we look at this, we need to stop looking at the COVID situation as a temporary and short-term one, and make use of this crisis to make us all better for the long run. If this is a temporary situation, we will put on hold our goals, dreams, and efforts towards a better life for a future point in time, a time that is undefined. And this is not how humans work. We have always evolved to address our situations and have come out winners with a positive outlook. We have a limited number of hours of life, and it is a risky idea to waste our lives in a prolonged wait. Hopefully, this video will give you a few ideas to be more in control of the situation and live your best lives today. Entire situation sounds really bleak. It offers us a unique opportunity. There is often a generation gap in our families. Our kids don't understand us, and we find it difficult to understand their realities as well. For the first time, our realities match. We vibe with each other. We understand what each of us is going through, and we can help each other deal with the challenges. We have an additional push to encourage our children to be more independent and responsible. We have the opportunity to show our children in practice that although we are working really hard, our priority will always be them. They are special to us and rank higher in priority as compared to our work. That's a really special feeling for children. If we are dicey with our priorities, we have the opportunity to correct them and develop more loving and healthy work-life balance. We have some additional time that is saved due to the absence of travel and preparation to go to work. For couples, this is an opportunity to be with each other throughout the day. It is an opportunity to work on your relationships with each other, supporting each other in this struggle. It is a great opportunity to develop both personal and family routines that are healthy and sustainable in the long run. I see this situation that we are in as if we have pulled back from the regular like a catty so that we can propel ourselves forward with better direction than before. It is time to right the wrongs. It is time to reflect and live a more balanced life. As Rahm Emanuel working for the Obama government stated, you never let a serious crisis go to waste. I will now put down a few challenges to the coronavirus situation and some solution to these challenges. Let's begin with the first and most crucial one, anxiety. Anxiety is defined as the feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. The something in this case is COVID-19. The uncertain outcome may be, will we get infected? If we get it, will we survive? When will restrictions come to an end? When will life be back to normal? If I have lost my job, when will the job markets open so I can look out for one again? The coping mechanisms to this psychological challenge is threefold. You may fight, flight, or freeze. The fight approach is a proactive one that I will recommend as we go ahead in this video. This implies knowing the situation well, taking things in the right perspective, and making meaningful changes in your life to address the problem. The end result is that a person reasonably copes with the issue and feels in some control over it. Some choose to flight. This is a strategy of distraction. One refuses to deal with the problem, and their way to cope is that they occupy their senses doing something else that will take their mind off the situation. The end result, an addiction that may not allow one to live his life in a balanced manner. The last mechanism is freeze. Here, a person is unable to do either of the above two strategies and concedes to the situation totally. This leads to helplessness. In these situations, urgent help is needed from a loved one. You will notice that in both the flight and the freeze coping mechanisms, the person already believes that they can't cope with the issue. Here are some solutions to dealing with anxiety. I will first begin at the personal level, then at a family level, and then steps for our children. At a personal level, you must remember that you are a role model to your child. In fact, you have the greatest impact on your child, positively and negatively. If you deal with your anxiety well, your children will automatically get a head start with this challenge. First thing you should do is to develop a routine for yourself. One that addresses the physical, mental, emotional, and your spiritual self. I will soon make a video on how you could create a balanced routine. Next, you should guard against the excesses of social media and video streaming. It must not take away from your daily responsibilities towards yourself, your spouse, and your children. Next, you should incorporate some meaningful practices of pre-COVID time as much as possible. This will help you maintain some connect with your pre-COVID life. For example, if you went to spend some time at your parents' house, give them a video call and encourage all at home to talk to them. If you previously went shopping as a family, maybe you can divide your shopping list into the number of people at home and ask them to help populate the cart on your online shopping app. Next, guard against multitasking when you are doing things in common with other persons of your family. Give them your undivided attention. They will really feel loved. And isn't that what we all want from deep within? The next two suggestions are for your family as a whole. First, avoid watching news for prolonged periods of time as a family activity. And by prolonged, I mean cumulative of 1 hour each day. Well, that should be fine. This is to ensure that your children are not overwhelmed by the information they see on the news. Second, consider moving to your parents' place if they are willing to have you. Our parents are one of those high-risk persons in this crisis. They will definitely need our help to remain safe. They will also enjoy being with you and their grandchildren. You will also receive some help from your parents when you are working from home. Make sure, however, that their role in taking care of your children is minimal and not burdensome to them. The next solution is for your children. Breach the topic of coronavirus with your children. Ask them what they know about it and proceed from there. Correct misunderstandings. be empathetic, and ensure that they are seeing things in the right perspective. Discuss a routine with your children which should address time for their physical selves, entertainment, hobby development, and learning. Monitor how their routine is followed and speak to them when it is not. Don't be strict with the routine. If they find that the routine should be tweaked a bit, allow that flexibility. Your kids definitely miss being in the presence of their peers. They are very likely to take this interaction online through social media and messaging platforms. Keep a regular track of their interactions. It is likely that if children have social tensions in school, that they may also be bullied online. Facilitate regular interactions between relatives, grandparents, and your children so that they can keep in touch with them. Make sure that your children are maintaining the hygiene and other safety requirements that are needed to deal with COVID. At the same time, ensure that you're not being overprotective with them. This will increase their anxiety levels. Keep a tab on your children to ensure that they do not form any gaming, social media, or video streaming addictions. Collectively, all these should not go beyond 4 hours a day. Check that your child is not behaving abnormal in any way. For example, not wanting to eat food or reducing family interactions, and so on. Our next challenge, the work-life infiltration. In this crisis, the professional and the personal life needs to coexist at the same time. It seems that our work infiltrates into our personal lives and our personal lives infiltrate into our life. The best idea is to understand that this will happen and to define it as acceptable. We are not working at our workplaces. Our place, our rules, and we must define our lives, creating new norms that are balanced to favor partly our professional lives and our personal lives. We will also notice that since we are often interrupted at home and due to additional responsibilities while working, we will not be able to give as much quality work as before. You should be reasonable enough to redefine your expectations professionally from perfection to good enough. This will mostly happen organically due to the situation. However, if we do not make this a conscious decision to tone down our expectations of ourselves, we will only feel guilty and blame our family for our unhappiness with work. Challenge 3. A new way of interactions. We will have to develop new protocols for human interaction. Avoid public places as much as possible. Avoid in-person socializing and travel. We should inquire first whether it is possible for the interaction to be done online. Thankfully, technology has already developed sufficiently to deal adequately with this challenge. Challenge 4. Confinement. As a family, we are confined in a house together for prolonged periods of time. Make use of this time wisely. Watch movies together as a family. Play board games. Do projects like captions or other fun activities like sharing one's skills with the rest of the family. For example, if I know how to juggle, I can teach my spouse and children too. I would like to state at this point that I myself have not mastered all the solutions that I have shared with you. There is much growth that I too need to do. However, if we know what the end goal looks like, we are more likely to move in that direction. Pick and choose what you would like to incorporate in your life. Even if you choose one of these suggestions, you'll be better off than before and better able to deal with the COVID-19 situation. And I would have achieved my objective of this video. Over this entire experience, your children will learn valuable lessons on problem solving and how to take control of a seemingly huge challenge. They will learn to redefine their goals and learn to be happy in whatever situation life leads them to. These are life skills worth learning. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button or the thumbs down button if you don't. Leave a comment about the one thing you would like to incorporate in your daily life to make your child cope with this crisis better. If you would like to see more of these videos on striving for balance and excellence in your family, please subscribe to this channel. You will then receive a notification every time I release a video. Remember that this video has subtitles in English, Hindi, French and Spanish. So feel free to share this video across the world. My next video will be addressing children. It will be about creating a balanced weekly routine. It will be released on 18 July 2020. Until we meet again. Bye.